Hi, and welcome to my first ever devlog. I'm set in a Greek game, I'm Alana, and I hope you enjoy the video. So, to get started, I worked on a colourful skybox. I made this in Krita, which is like Photoshop basically. Next I jumped into Blender to start working on some stairs, kinda like the Colosseum. Oh, and also, since this is my first voiceover, I don't know if this is actually going to be any good. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Anything I could work on with the editing, because again, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just kind of want to share my progress with this game with you all. Then I started testing it out in Unreal, and as you can see, everything worked perfectly first time. To fix this issue, I turned on convex collision instead of box collision, and it fixed it fine. And I don't know if any of you noticed the sword on my character's back at the moment, the default one. That was something I was originally playing around with, but as you see, that quickly disappears later on. I decided it wasn't really best fit for the game. So I added a marble texture to the stairs, and then did some research on what pillars actually look like so I could make them accurate. Then I began to model this in Blender. I'll probably touch this up later on, but I wanted to get something in quickly to look around. And then I also made these pillars way more symmetrical later on, because they're quite asymmetrical. I messed around a bit with bloom and tint, but I don't really think it made a very obvious difference. So I was thinking of some puzzles for quite a long time because I really wanted this game to be really interactive and have combat features like with maybe magic, but also puzzles. And I was struggling to think of something, and then it hit me. There's 12 pillars for the gods and goddesses, which is conveniently the same as a clock. Bear with me. I will explain. So if you imagine the stairs are set rings, I can have two different objects on the rings that can move around it. So then I started making a statue that could be pushed about on a spline, which I'll make later. For the texturing of the lightning bolt statue, I created some stencils and Krita that I could use for the texturing. As you can see, the stencil method only took me like one go. Definitely not like 100. Then I used this exact same method to add like marble/dirt texture to it. So then I started mapping out a spline so that you can constrain it and only be able to push the object on this one ring. I haven't completed this yet, but I'm hoping by the next devlog that should be way out of the way already, and I'll be able to show you how that looks. And then I decided that I needed a better character because the default Unreal character is really boring.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So I started modelling my character in Blender. This took around about 2 weeks altogether because I had some other project work to do in between. If you would like to see a full time lapse of this, let me know down below. I might make a full time lapse of it. So yeah. And then I also worked on animating her as well. I've so far only done a basic wall and an idle, and they both definitely need work, but they're good as placeholders for the moment while I'm still figuring it out. So I haven't really told you all much about what's going to happen in the game so far. I would like you to be able to talk to some of the different gods and goddesses. I don't want to share too much of the story details right now, this early on, but let me know, would you all rather see Hermes or Athena next? Because I can't decide who to make next. I think it's going to be one of those two to kind of guide the player, but I'm not sure who to make first, so yeah, let me know. So that's that for this devlog. As you can see, there's a lot of minor errors that I need to work on, but I really was focused on getting this video out and seeing what people think of the idea and of the game. I'm hoping to put up a second devlog soon, so if any of you have any feedback, I would love to hear it in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you liked the video so I can know people enjoy it, and I will hopefully see you all in the next video.